I know it hasn't been that long, y'all, since I've been on here, but I promised you I was going to come to the rescue. I'm coming to the rescue of myself, number one, and then number two, of anybody who needs a little help in their life organizing stuff. I was inspired by my friend the other day. She showed us her binder of getting organized, and I was like, I just ordered me a planner for 2021 for people that are doing what I'm doing. So if you're in network marketing, you know it takes a special type of planning. And you are like, if you're a squirrel like me and all over the place, you know it's a very hard to stay organized. So, and keep everything in one place. I have agendas and planners and papers all over the place. So I thought I come up with a plan inspired by her. Thank you so much, girlfriend. And so I did, and I'm about to show you my binder for 2021. I'm just sprinkling this out there in case anybody needs some help getting organized. I would love for you if you hopped on and said hi, or if you sprinkle this. I know everybody's out there, so I'm just going to let's see here. We're gonna just a few things, and then I'm just posting it in a couple of places in our teams. Hello, hello. I want this to be very helpful for you. Hello, Brittany. If you all can help me and sprinkle this, because I don't want to keep it to myself. I could have just done it for my team, in all honesty, but I'm not that type. I'm not the type to be just to myself, to my team. In other words, I'm not selfish. So I want to share this with you. If you by any chance have any gosh, I was about to share that to my former my former business. I'm not that y'all can follow me. Don't forget to hit follow so you will get all the ins and outs and all the tips I have. I saved something for you that is really, really good. Hold the phone. Let me see if I will be allowed to post it in the graphics, because I believe it is a very good thing. Okay, hopefully this works. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Hey, Christy. Hey, Angel, I appreciate that. So I'm gonna flip you over. I'm gonna flip you over, but that sounds weird. Yes, I do have an accent. I'm aware. Just past that. Go beyond that, okay? And go beyond my lack of knowledge when it comes to words. But this is important. Hello, Cheryl. Again, I'm gonna turn you around here. So this is me. This is behind me. This is my office back there. You see that? All of that, all those things. Yeah, that's my office, you guys. So I need organization. I don't know about you, but I need like things to be in one place. I'm an organized mess. But seriously, look at this binder. I'm going to show you. And if you have any thoughts, any ideas on how you would do yours, flip. Okay, let's take this thing off. So this is like just a regular binder. I'm gonna try and scoot back and move my laptop out of the way, but not my coffee. And this one, I'm gonna keep it there because I'm gonna show you why. So just a regular binder. I threw all my binders away because like I don't never use binders. So why in the world would I have a binder? But check this out. And again, you can make it your own. You can embellish that. We're not going to worry about embellishing. We're going to keep it simple for right now. And we're just going to see what is in there. So, of course, it starts with a vision board. I always heard about it. I'm telling you, it is progress over perfection. I did not ever made this because I did not have the right catalogs or magazines to pull this and rip it and make it. And I just decided to just go on Google and put the things that I wanted on my story, put all the photos, and then I saved it and printed it. So I created my vision board. It's going to be here. Those of you who are in the same business that I am, you know it is important to have something, the carrot in front of your eyes, so we'll keep you going. But anyway, I put this in the very beginning of my binder. And then here I just threw in some papers because if I want to, I never find paper when I need to go and do my shopping list, or I wake up in the morning, it's like, oh my gosh, this is important. I never find any paper. So this is just paper that I can just rip off afterwards and toss it away when I'm done with it. And so is this, okay? So these are just some things we can just move past right along. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. This is something that I found looking for all these kind of templates. And if you ever want any, let me know. If I already shared this with my team, with our boss babes. But if any of you want any templates, just let me know. If you want me to make you a binder, I could, but it will have to be for a little difference. But I can give you the templates. I found them on Pinterest. You can find them on Pinterest. So it always starts with self-care. I found that a lot of people get very easily sucked into this and get sometimes so sucked into it that they get to the depressed level. And it's not just this business, it's anything in life. And last thing I want for me or my team is to get to the level where it's overwhelming and depressing. So this is just a little self-care. Let me make this, sorry about that. Let me just do this. And you can, you can change it. You can make it your own. I don't do yoga, but I do Zumba. Like I said, I just found this. I printed it, and I can replace some of these things. But just take some time for yourself. And we're gonna come to the organization, like the weekly organization part too. But just have a self-care. If you want to move this further along in your binder, you can. I just put this here so you know that it's important for you to take care of yourself, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Okay, we all know that. We all heard it. So there's that. Now, here is something that I desperately need, and I've been dreading, is this thing right here. Now, I have mine in a plastic foil. I have a lot of templates inside, but you can just, you can just punch a hole in the thing and just put it right there. To me, I just like to keep things tidy, and again, I'm so like such a perfectionist. This is Monday through Sunday, and it also has the hours up to 9:30 p.m. Now, if you are a night person, you might want to start your day later and finish up later. Like, start it later, finish later, right? But I need to just visualize my week. I need to have everything in one place, and then I'm going to give you some tips on some apps you can use for your business at the very end. I'm going to show you that. And other tips, just stay with me. But I need to have a bird view of my week. I don't know about you, but I am like, I get lost in the black hole of scrolling on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is, because that's where we run our business, right? A lot of us. And I just get lost. And then it's like, oh my gosh, it's noon. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. I did not go live. I did not, so no more. 2021 is going to be a game changer. So this is one way of organizing your week. There's several templates. Again, I have more templates. If you're interested, let me know. And then this is something that, I dread. Another thing that I dread is the daily, method of operation or income producing activity. You've heard this from a lot of people. Different people have different ways of doing this. We have several of them. Now, it's important to have this for yourself, but also for your team members. And we're going to get to the team part here in a second. So all this here is just about me, okay? It's just about you, getting yourself checked, yourself organized. And also these here can be for stuff like, if there's any books that you want to write down, you can write them here. Just put books out there and just, I'm going to show you a list of books that I can recommend to you. I'm going to do that here in a bit. So this is just taking care of yourself, right? This is a take care of yourself part first and invest in yourself. So this is a daily to-do, daily task list, which you should have. Now we're moving along to the team part. If you like, again, it is progress over perfection. I did not have the separation thing in the binders. It's embellishing. Just move along. When I find those dividers, you can put them in, just move on. You have, this is something that I will fill here for my team. What I'm going to do with this, so for those of you that are exactly in the same network that I am, in some organization, this is January through December. And what I'm going to write here is the name of my direct sponsored people and how they finished their month. Like, let's say they finished it at a certain level, right? I'm going to write there 18%. I'm going to write Tangi. She finished January at 18. She finished February at 25, Emerald, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So I have a track of the year of their, I'm tracking their performance, okay? You can have the same thing and turn it into, so I would say this is like a performance tracker. You could have one that is talking about their growth tracker, right? So if they have their own team, like, okay, they signed up so many this month, or they were active, non-active, active, non-active. So you can like better take care of your team, right? This is taking care of yourself on the first part. This is taking care of your team. So now we're getting into taking care of your team and how to deal with it. And it just helps me. I don't know about you. So these things are going to be here, like somewhere in between these hours. I'm going to put check on your team, right? Half an hour, it's going to be on my day, on a Monday, check on your team. And then I'm going to go here. Okay, let's see where these people are. We're going to move along, and I'm going to ask, I'm giving example Tanji because she's in my team and she was the first to sign up with me, and tomorrow is our anniversary. So Tanji, I know you're not here. You're going to see this in replay. She's also a very good friend of mine. So I'm sure she won't mind. So for example, this is going to be the goal sheet, right? Tanji's going to, we give goals every month. People, in the team and say, okay, what are your goals for this month? We're going to say beginning and end. So we're going to say, did we meet your goals, crush your goals? So it's going to be like a goal evaluator or evaluator here. Is there such a thing? A goal tracker? I told you I have an accent. So this is what I'm doing with this. But again, these templates are so amazing and so easy to play with. It's just whatever your creativity, whatever your imagination. And again, drop in the comments if you have any suggestions while you're watching this, or if you're watching the replay. Please put in the comments any suggestions that you have. I'm very open to listen to them. And then, of course, anybody who has done the GoPro virtual and knows what I'm talking about, one of the things that Eric was talking about and all the other leaders there was, are your people willing, coachable, and hungry? And how, on a scale from 1 to 10, how willing, how hungry, how coachable are people, right? And one way to find that out is to give them a to-do list, right? So let's say make your list of 100 people. Go and post whatever, do the to-do list, daily activity. Did you go through that? Did you do this? Did you do that? Give them certain assignments, give them certain tasks, and write in there the time they need it. Like this is, you will tell if your person in your team is somebody who is really hungry, coachable, and training like a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 by the time they perform that in, right? So if it takes them 48, 68, like if it takes them a week to perform, you will know they're not really hungry, willing, coachable, and all the jazz, right? You will know they need more time and they need more care and a little bit more, oh my gosh, like I'm going to hold your hand, push you, whatever, But if they are doing it in less than 24 hours, like, oh my gosh, I got myself a runner. So you want to invest more time in that and keep them more accountable than the rest. So this is a very, very good tool I found. Again, if you have better templates or better lists, please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you and exchange ideas and help, improve all of ourselves, right? And then we move on to customers. So there's different ways. So you have yourself, you have your team, and then you move on to your customers. Now, I don't know about your organization, but in my organization, we give out samples. I don't know if I have any, like I'm sure this is my office, you guys. This is my dog bed, and I'm literally by the fire sharing my dog bed. We have all kind of samples. Now I cannot, these are just some of the samples. These are like perfume samples. We have, what do you call those? Skincare samples, foundation samples, so on and so forth. And I like to send a lot of them. And we also have, like Kellogg samples. And I don't want to show the company because I want this to be able to be used for anybody who wants to share this. And so, of course, all this is empty because it's not 2021 yet, which will start in a few hours. And I wanted to show you this before I filled mine in to give you some ideas. So I would like to here, I will just put like a generic number, 1 to whatever, and then their names here, and then the date that it was sent, and then what the envelope or, what I sent them. If I send them a CC, if I send them a primer sample, if I send them a Kellogg, so I can follow up with them, right? So I can reach out to say, oh my gosh, and I saw you order, like, okay, last week I sent her this. It's about time for me to reach out and ask them, how do you like it? Is the color good? Is the texture? Do you want to try it as a product? All that. So this to me is like a really good way to track samples, because I found myself, I sent so many, like I think I sent hundreds of samples last year, which is a big investment if you break it down. And my customers never paid for any of their samples or shipping or whatsoever. So, but a lot of them I did not follow follow up with them. So I feel like this is going to be a very good way for me to stay organized with the samples, okay? And then something that I'm really looking forward to, because we should, if we are not, tend to become professionals. So I love this part right here. This is going to be my customer sheet. So right here, I'm going to personalize it and write the name of the customer, right? And this is gonna be their sheet. So whatever they order something, whether it has to do with skincare or face, now mind you, this is the business that I'm in, has to do with skincare, face, so on and so forth. If you're in a different business, might have to adjust all this, right? You might have to find your different template. But if they purchase a certain skincare, I'm going to write what they purchased and when they purchased. If they purchased anything for the face, I'm going to write in here what product they got and when they got it, and so on and so forth, right? Anything here can go into notes. Or if they bought anything else, like detergent for laundry, for dishes, for just household items, any body care, I'm going to write it here, right? So this is how, and there's a lot of them here, a lot of, like I told you, I invested some time, but I'm so excited to be using this. And then this is what I call like the prospecting sheet. This is the if you've been in network marketing for a while, it's good to write to your people that you would love to have in your team. Again, to stay organized and follow up with them once you offer them the opportunity. Follow up with them in 2 weeks. If they, still don't respond or say I'm not ready yet, follow up with them in 2 months, and then just let people go. It might not be for them. Not everybody wants to better themselves. Not everybody wants to get out of 9 to 5 job. Not everybody wants to have freedom of time and freedom of finances and so on and so forth. So just, don't be on people's face. If they don't want to, just move on. 2 months, bye. And then here at the very end, I saved this here. It's a very cool thing, like a little other binder within a binder. So this is a see-through. I like see-through things because I just put things everywhere. And this one here, you can either put other templates, or if you have any accessories for your binder, such as stickers, or even better yet, if you have any bills, and I'm going to talk about, tax, writing off taxes and all that, how you should do it, an app you could use. So this is good if you have any bills or any expenses that you want to write off at the end of the year. Keep them organized in one place. I know this might not be enough, but it's just something that you can potentially use. And this is what I wrote down, a few performance tools for you. So when it comes to your tax write-off, right, and keeping track of your expenses and your spending and all the jazz, all your incentives and everything, there's an app called QuickBooks. There is a personal and there's a business one. One of them I think costs some money, but it's totally worth it. I have downloaded that one. It's QuickBooks, and it's really, really easy. You just scan everything, and that app does the math for you. And at the end of the year, you can just use that and transport everything within seconds to your tax paying app that you're using or software that you're using. It's a very, very, very easy to work with. Okay, I will try it for the first time this year. My husband has been using it for a year, and he keeps on bragging about it. Now, another thing that can help you stay in touch with your organization and your team, your coaching calls, your appointments, so on and so forth, is an app called Calendly. CALENDLY.com. You should go and check it out. It's really easy peasy. My upline is using it. She was the one who let me know about it, and it's amazing. So I totally recommend that. And now we're gonna get to the books. I wrote it down. Of course, here you can put all your what do you call them? Jazz. What is this called? Oh, I cannot think of the word now. So anywho's here, I left room for me. Can you guess what's gonna go in here? Yeah, it's gonna go right in there. Right in there. It's gonna stick, and it's gonna stay right in there, because that's my that is my store. And now coming to the books, these are some of the books that I recommend. Of course, the Pièce de Résistance, you don't want to go anywhere without this one. It is like the Bible for network marketing. You got to go through this. I got it from Eric Worre, and it is just full of good information. You can have the 7 steps to becoming a professional network marketer. There's you one. Another one that I would recommend, this is a bit on the heavy side, but it's still very eye-opening. It's Grant Cardone, the 10x rule, where you can take everything and multiply it by 10, anything. Your dreams, your income, your just multiply by 10. He is, if you have not heard of Grant Cardone, you probably have been living under a stone, no offense. But this is another good book. Another good book that I would recommend. Actually, it's two of them. If you heard of him, Fraser Brooks, he's, oh my gosh, he's a ninja of network or social media. He is really, really good when it comes to this platform. He has this book called I Dare You, and then he has a sequel called I Double Dare You. I have not started to read any of this. I took this one with me to Europe, I guarantee, and I opened it and closed it twice. Because I need to write stuff and take notes and underline. I'm that person. Another good book that my friend Jenny recommended to me was this. It's called 10 Rules to Fuel Your Life, Work, Team, and with Positive Energy. I've just scanned through it, and there's also like an audio version of it. It is fantastic. So if you're busy, there's an audio version to it. You can just plug in your headphones and listen to it. If you don't, if you have more of a retaining memory than I do, I need to visualize, like I need to underline. That's how I remember things, and then write my own notes. Really, really good for anything like life, work, team. It's just something to fill you up with energy. I would like the templates, Cheryl says. I would love the templates you want to share. Yes, ma'am. I love the idea for vision board. Thank you so much. Another good book is from Dean Graziosi. If you've not heard of him, again, you've been living under a rock. I don't mean to offend anybody, but if you're in this business, you should hear of these people. Dean Graziosi. Oh, by the way, tonight is the very last night when you can go get your tickets for GoPro. It's GoPro 2021. Let me put that in there. And Eric Worre owes me one. It's the last day where you can get your tickets for just, I think it's $97, which has never been this low. Hopefully, did I write it in here? Oh, here it is. So go and get you a spot. All these people were part of that training. Dean Graziosi was there. I don't remember John Gordon being there, but I might have missed. I don't think he was there. Fraser Brooks was there. Grant Cardone was there, and of course Eric Worre. He was the host of the first virtual. There were over 40,000 people, you guys, with Zooms and break rooms, and we applied a lot of the things we learned right on spot. And you can even buy the for $97 additional. You can even buy the 2020 GoPro. Totally worth it. I mean, if you want to grow, if you want to make 2021 a completely different year and take responsibility for it, you should. And then the last but not least, it is my very first and very last, probably it's in a different language. It's called Biblia. It is my Bible. It is something that I would not go anywhere in life without. I had this, and it's since I was, I don't know, in 6th grade. That's why it's so old and so underlined, and so it's my very first. It's my just everything is, this is my heart. This is right here, and I have to do a better job at it. And that's why I joined a group with hopefully Kimberly. If you're watching this, you're gonna have that group. I signed up with somebody else's. I'm not leading it because I don't want to reading the Bible in 1 year. I don't want to be responsible for that. So I want to be accountable for it, right? I need to be accountable, and just knowing that somebody else will be asking me, hey, where have you been? It's just something that I need. But if you want more tips and tricks, please go ahead and follow. This is my envelopes. Actually, it has to be 100 of them. If you don't know what this means, go ahead and check my profile about the post I just created. Yes, I'm starting this, and I have it saved. I did not know what I was saving them for, but today I knew when I saw it, and I shared that with you guys. So go ahead, check my page, and for more tips and tricks, don't forget to follow. I'm so excited. If you want any of the templates, let me know. And if you have any suggestions of your own, please feel free to put them in the comments or reach out to me. If you don't dare, I dare you to comment. You're very welcome. I hope it was useful, and thank you for watching and being part of all this. I wish you all a very amazing, prosperous 2021 with a lot of health in it. And more than anything, peaceful or peace-filled health and body-filled health and results. Okay, let's slay 2021, y'all. Have a good one. Ciao.